welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and thank you so much for being here today. So as you have already read by the title, we are filming a very exciting video today, and it is my Disney World packing video. I love filming these videos because it means that we are almost at Disney World, my happy place. And I am very excited. If you are new here, thank you so much for being here. I love sharing my life here on YouTube as well as sharing my love for Disney World. So we are excited. As Brianna Woodbine on YouTube here always says, we've got a crispy Diet Coke ready to get packing, and I am very excited. So against the fact that my sister would be screaming at me right now, we leave tomorrow morning and I am sort of packed. Nothing's in the suitcase, but everything is out. So I wanted to start this video. Don't scream at me, Jen, I promise, it's okay. I wanted to start this video by sharing my packing video and all of the tips that I personally use when I am packing for Disney World, in case you are planning your own trip and you want to see what is in my bag. I'm a nosy girl like you. I get it. I want to see. I've been eating up all of the content leading up to my trip, just in case. You never know if you're going to forget anything. So here is my list for you. I'm going to scooch over a bit and I'm going to pop up the video. So I plan virtually, and the way that I plan is actually a Google Doc that I usually share with my sister, and we use it for all things planning when it comes to the Disney trip. So we do have a packing list that I use every single time, and it changes variably depending on what time that we're going. So I guess I can start with, we are going in January 2026. Me and my boyfriend, who is already there for work, we are going for Disney's Festival of the Arts primarily, but we are going to try to jam pack all 4 parks in 2 park days. So we shall see how that goes. And there's quite a bit that I have packing that is general travel, and then there's also Disney specific things that I like to pack. So figured we can walk through, show you my packing list, and then show you kind of how I pack in real life. Starting with clothes, we're gonna be there including travel days for 4 days total. So travel day there, Disney Springs, etc. If you are interested, I did post a plan with me video so you can see all of the things that we're planning on getting up to on this trip. But we're there for travel day / Disney Springs, then 2 park days, and then a travel day home with a brunch, lunch, breakfast scheduled for the Polynesians. So we're there for 4 days. So that makes it a little difficult because in January, it is often the coolest that it is going to be. End of December, early January is usually the coldest that it's going to be in Florida. So we are working with very interesting weather. Now, I will say, at the time of filming this, it is -18 in Chicago, so I will take whatever weather Orlando wants to throw at me right now, as long as it's not in the negatives. So I'm excited, but we have very low lows and then very high highs depending on the day. One of the days it's gonna get up to 85, the rest of the days it's mid-70s to 80s on the high end. Now that being said, when it's cloudy or it's raining, it often feels a lot colder. So we have to have a variety of things. So my first tip for you is if you are planning on going in the colder months, make sure you pack layers. And make sure that you have a park bag that allows you to bring those layers if you're not planning on taking a stop in the hotel midday or, between parks if you're park hopping. So that being said, for clothes, we need a travel outfit, we need a Disney Springs outfit, so those are 2 different things for 1 day. Then the second day, Epcot and Hollywood Studios outfit should be able to have one that covers both parks. Then on Monday, we are going to Animal Kingdom and Epcot. Same thing, should be able to find an outfit that works for both parks, but I'm hoping to go to Magic Kingdom to take some pictures in the middle of the day, so I will need an outfit for Magic Kingdom specifically. Then we've got Polynesian for breakfast, so I want a Polynesian outfit. and then another travel outfit. I am going to be bringing a swimsuit and a cover-up just in case we decide to jump in on the 85-degree day. You never know. We're staying in Pop Century. Then we get into the electronics portion. So I have a lot of electronics as I love sharing my life on YouTube, so you might not have as many as I do, but I have a portable charger, phone charger, Apple Watch charger, Apple Watch and Apple Watch charger, headphones and AirPods. I do like to bring my over-the-ear headphones as well as my AirPods because the over-the-ear headphones I really like to wear primarily just on the plane. And then the AirPods are like if I'm editing in the room or whatever and I need to like put something in. Magic bands, I have mine and Steve's, as well as the chargers. Need my camera, microphone, and portable fan. I might forego the portable fan. That is very necessary in like summer months, but I should be able to actually go without it this trip. Then we get into the miscellaneous category, and I am going to be bringing a water bottle. And my trick for you for like the park bag option, get a kids-sized Awala water bottle. My dog decided to grab a bone, so sorry if you hear that in the background. A child-sized Awala water bottle fits perfectly in my park bag, and it allows you to bring and fill up your water. It also allows you to grab, if you ask any quick service, they will give you a free cup of water, so you can actually pour it into your Awala with the ice and go be good for there. Then sunglasses, can't forget sunglasses. Next category is toiletries, so that's brush, shower essentials, extra contacts, you know the drill, sunscreen, hair ties, dry shampoo, makeup, razor, overnight curler. I do like the overnight curls, heatless curls, pimple patches, and poopery. You never like to share a hotel room with someone else without poopery. Highly recommend. Then I have to bring my medications, so this is subject to you. I have my regular meds as well as Element, so an electrolyte and emergency. Now Disney specific, I have mini ears, my park bag, pin traders, and I'll show you everything that I have with my pin trading, as well as my Disney specific jewelry. And those are my main categories. Obviously, it's going to be different for every single person. If you have a kid, you're going to have different stuff. This is what works for me and my boyfriend who are going together. So I will share everything that I want to do. So it is after work right now. I need to run to go hang out with my parents. We're going to my mom and my sisters. We are going to dinner, so had to squeeze that in there. So we're about to head out to go there. I have to fix a hole in one of my sweatshirts as well as finish laundry. So the next time that you actually see me, it'll probably be darker, but we will get this going. We have very early flight, so we have T-minus 6 hours left to pack before we are ready to go. But the best thing and my best advice is if you have this packing list, it makes going through and actually packing very, very easy. I also want to mention I pre-plan my outfits. So just because I'm packing less than 6 hours into my trip before I have to go to bed doesn't mean that I haven't been prepping for this for quite a while. So I will pop up a picture of what my pre-outfit planning like little thing looks like. I have little icons that I use for all of the different outfits, and then I put them together. So that is another tip that I have for you. Make sure you pre-plan your outfits, and you always got to bring extras. You never know. So let's get to my parents. Let's go get dinner, and then I will see you back here in a couple hours. It is significantly later. It is almost 8 p.m. The night before that I leave. My flight is at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I have to get to the airport around 5:30. I am done laying everything out, so I wanted to kind of show you my process, how I lay everything out onto the table, and then we can put it into the suitcase together. So essentially what I do, and I'll give you a quick overview. This is my table. I have it set it all out with everything that I need. So starting on the clothes side, I have all of my Disney sweatshirts. One is currently in the dryer that I need to grab out before I pack. I've got bathing suit and cover up, a long sleeve black shirt to put under t-shirts if I need to layer, some just plain zip up sweaters that, again, if I want to wear just a t-shirt, I have that opportunity to do so. Steve forgot some shorts and a bathing suit, so I have Steve's shorts and bathing suit here. Then this is my park bag. I got it in Disney World in 2024. I like it because it has like a built-in ear holder and like the ears kind of slide into there. So that's kind of nice with my Disney garbage can. Main Street USA keychain on top of it. So that is my park bag. Then I have pajamas, just a couple sweatpants. This will double as plain clothes as well as, you know, actual pajamas. So again, we're not there for that long. So probably plain pants, and then pajamas. Then I have all of the Disney t-shirts that I decided to bring. This is 1000% overkill, but I couldn't choose, and I figured more options the better. So if I wake up one day and I don't like the t-shirt that I packed, I have an option. Just a pair of jeans, tank tops to go underneath, again, just in case. All of my leggings. This is going to be a leggings heavy trip. So I have almost all of the leggings that I need to do, as well as I do have some legging biker shorts just in case it gets too hot. It is supposed to be like 87 one of the days, so planned accordingly that day. And then we get into all of the Disney specific stuff. So primarily the Disney specific stuff is in the front. So I have all of my pin stuff. So I do have these Go Pin Pro little packs, and I have some of my traders on there. I'll link up above. My sister and I just opened all of these Pixie plush pins. So these are going as traders to see if we can trade them away. And the way that I do it is I have the pins, and then I have this little bag that I just got, I don't know, I got it just a general store. It's just a little like coin pouch that has all of the backings on the pins. So if I'm trading and someone needs a backing, I do have that. As well as I have this little little show thing because I don't trade all of my pins. I do collect. So anytime that maybe I'm opening a pack or, you know, what have you, and I want to keep the pin, it'll go into this guy the night that we get back, and then I'm only bringing, you know, my traders here. Then I do also have 2 extras. I figure Steve is going to want a pin or 2, so then he can have one to put his pins. And then again, as I'm opening pins, I figured I'd rather have like a blank slate as I'm opening, just to capture all of those. I'm only bringing 2 ears this time, a black standard, just, you know, very classic, sparkly mini ear pair, as well as my, my brown plaid one. Just, again, trying to pare down where I can. And then I do have me and Steve's magic bands. I like had the hands-free opportunity with the magic band. So these are the magic band pluses. Then park bag essentials. I have sunglasses over here, as well as I always like to put a mini deodorant in my park bag. You know, you're out for a really long day. Very self-explanatory. I also have this fuel rod, and if you are unfamiliar, fuel rod, they have these stations around the Disney parks where you buy one fuel rod, you know, new with this case, and it comes with little, like the cords and everything. You buy it once, and then throughout the entirety of your Disney World trip, you can actually swap these out for free. So if your fuel rod is dead, you swap it out and you can put it, you get a fully charged one. I did see that they have a MagSafe one now. I still have the standard and it works very well. You can also charge these yourself. So like tonight I'm going to charge this so I have a backup battery just in case on the plane. I have this like pop-up little phone kickstand that pops up nice, and then you can like put your phone on it to take pictures. We did not buy the magic, what is it called? The Photo Pass. We did not buy the Photo Pass this time. Phone on it and you can take photos there. Staying in the room, but more of the toiletry options. I am bringing some emergency. It is flu season. I got the super flu earlier this year. That's how I started my 2026, unfortunately. So trying to stay healthy and have the emergency. As well as Element. I'm at risk for dehydration with a lot of the meds that I take. And Disney World, just in general, you're at a risk. You know, you're walking a lot, you're sweating a lot. You're probably not drinking enough water. So Element is my choice. I just got a little variety pack there. My phone, that is going to go with me, obviously. And then general toiletries. So I do bring shampoo, conditioner, lotion, all of the just the general toiletries. One of the park bag essentials that I do like to bring is the Clorox wipe, just in case you end up sitting at a very gross table, you can wipe it down, as well as some flushable wipes. Again, you never know when you need them. However, environmental engineer here, do not actually flush these. They clog up a lot of different systems. So just if you use one, make sure you throw it into the trash. There's my PSA for the day. Sunscreen, as well as chafing stick, just in case. I've got a little bag that I got on Amazon that I can link down below for cords. It's just a nice cord organizer. I have my mic, obviously the camera that I'm bringing, extra SD cards. So this is kind of nice. It opens up, keeps it protected, water safe. Over-the-ear headphones, as well as an extra camera. So that is everything that I'm bringing. Okay, my microphone is about to die, so I laid everything out the way that I packed, so in my different categories, and that is how I like to pack. Again, I planned all of my outfits ahead of time, so I know everything all the different pieces that I wanted to do. Okay, switch into just the general microphone, so I apologize in advance. But I have a note on my phone for all of the things that I'm going to grab in the morning. That is makeup, hairbrushes, and anything that I use in the morning, as well as my meds, because I take those in the morning. So all of that is on a note in my phone to make sure that I grab it in the morning. But without further ado, let's get packing. That concludes my packing video. Like I said, all I have to do now is in the morning grab all of the chargers, everything that I'm charging, so like my headphones, AirPods, phone, Apple Watch, all of that fun stuff, camera, and then hit the road. So, and stay tuned if you are interested in seeing all of the shenanigans we get up to while we are here in Disney World. Please subscribe, like this content, it really helps me out, and I appreciate you for staying here as long as you did. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. I would love to help. If you have any concerns, etc., you want to know what you want to bring at any time in the Disney vlogs, let me know down below. I would love to chat. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and next time I see you, I will be in Disney World! Thank you so much. Bye!